Hi Ashley, I thought I'd just do a quick video response to the email you sent me in about the problem you're having with your Candy GVS H9A2DE stroke 80. Now this tumble dryer, you're saying you've replaced the capacitor because the drum was not turning previously. If you pushed it by hand, the drum would start turning, so you've replaced the capacitor as you've seen in my previous video. But you're still telling me that you've replaced the capacitor and it's still not turning. You're still having to push the drum to assist it. Well, you may have a few problems here. Firstly, did you buy the correct size capacitor for the actual machine? If you have bought a lower value capacitor, it would not work correctly. You may have also bought a cheap plastic replacement capacitor, and this might not have enough power to actually start the motor. But I'm going to tell you some quick checks to do. The first thing I would do is take the belt off the motor. Now, by doing this, you're going to feel that the drum moves a lot easier. But if it's still very stiff, you may have a problem with either the back bearing on the machine. You may have a problem with the front roller system. There are two roller wheels on your tumble dryer that support the drum while rotating, and there's a seal. Now, what happens on some of these dryers, fluff can build up so badly on that seal area, it does make the drum very stiff. So you want to really take the drum out and give it all a good hoovering. I always suggest using an old paintbrush and just agitating the fluff, and in some areas it will be so thick that you'll be able to peel it off, especially around the seal area. Then you could also try the machine without the belt. This is taking a lot of load off the motor, but if the motor operates, then I'm suspecting you may have a problem with the capacitor, but it is possible that the motor has become weak. I don't know the circumstances behind your fault, therefore I can't say how long you were trying to use the machine with the old capacitor not working, because of course the motor would have got very hot if you were trying to use the machine for a long period of time with a poor capacitor on the machine. So I have no idea of the circumstances, and the machine may have been left on with it not turning for maybe an hour or so while it was going through a cycle. So it's very hard for me to actually understand the problem, shall we say. But if you do need a motor, it's going to be expensive, and I won't kid you, a new motor could be in excess of £100. But I will tell you a tip. If you have a look on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, using your model number, you should be able to identify the genuine part number for your machine with regards to the motor that you have on the machine. Now, once you have that genuine part number, you would be able to have a look around. Shopping channels like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, you may find a cheap motor from someone like an engineer who's got surplus stock that he wants to get rid of, or you may even find another machine with a different type of fault. It is quite common for these machines to have program problems or heater problems, and someone has decided they don't want to repair it, they're just going to sell the machine off for spares, and this way you would get a cheap component. I hate seeing these machines going to the landfill for no reason whatsoever. I mean, if the motor's not working and turning the drum, it's a simple fault. It will either be a jammed drum, faulty capacitor, or the motor itself has become faulty. None of these are really expensive jobs to do, unless you had to buy a new motor, of course. So what I've done for you is I've put a link in the description on this video that will take you through to a page where I've put specific videos to assist you. And also I've managed to find some technical information off the manufacturer with wiring diagram, some information off workshop manual, and exploded diagrams of your machine so you can see all the components. Now there's a few different variations of your model, so do be aware to make sure that you use the full model number off the identification plate, and on some occasions you will need the PNC number to get the correct parts. Good luck with your repair. If you do need any further assistance, feel free to contact us. Just use the contact us page on the website, and it would be a good idea sometimes to also add a little video just to show me what's going on, or asking me for your asking me to assist you. You would be able to do a video and point out what you think the problem is or anything else, and then you can send me the link, of course. Okay, good luck with your repair.